and we are in the Franklin Institute today. It's a traveling exhibit. I don't know where it's gonna go next. We do have a couple of very cool statues here. It's about to be not just a jungle, but an ocean in here. The brain.
Science. We get experimental science. We're curious, non-judgmental.
How's everyone doing today? And we are in the Franklin Institute. So this is a science museum. Look, there's Munchkin. There's the Munchie. She's so excited. Y'all, we are at a science museum today, and there's a special exhibit that's going away, I think, at the end of the month that I was excited to take y'all to. It's called The Art of the Brick. And so it's cool Lego builds in a science-y way. We're going to check out the other parts of the museum too, but we do have special Lego builds, which I know for all of our makers and crafters friends should be a lot of fun. So yeah, this was the advertisement that we saw. And there's a Lego person for you as well. Munchie, you want to check out the Lego person?
Oh, I don't know that we should touch. There we go. That was a gentle touch. Good job.
Oh, I'm excited to check this out. So yeah, this is a traveling exhibit. I think it's gonna be, it said gone beginning of September. So let's go exploring, y'all. All right, so let's see this first one. This is called The Kiss. So there's the original painting, painted in Austria. Gold leaf oil, and then recreated in Lego. Oh, I see it. Maybe the two people. Y'all, these are incredible. For all of our Lego building friends, I feel like this is like the apex. Y'all. This is so cool. There's the original painting. American painter based in Britain, became known for landscapes and portraits. So he decided to do a brick version of Whistle's mother, almost in the same size as the real human, to keep the scale of the painting. Here we go, y'all. The Scream. There is the artist, Edward Munch, origin Norway, or 1893. In Lego. I like how he did it with like the 3D element of like the actual Scream guy is out in front versus just being all 2D. Y'all, this is one of my favorite just paintings. It's a great wave of Kongawa. 1830 in Japan, it's 2,877 pieces. Different layers to the original image, similar how a woodcut version would have been printed in layers. Each wave was built at a different level. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if y'all can appreciate it, but here, if we look at it from an angle, do y'all see it's like different waves and the dimensions coming in and outward? That's a really actually, I didn't even notice the 3D effect to start with, but look at that. That is beautiful. So there is actually, y'all, a Lego Starry Night set that you can buy, but I believe it's all flat pieces. And so here, instead of having all flat pieces, there's a really nice like 3D element to it. Right, 3,493 pieces. The original one is Canvas Van Gogh from France in 1889. He added several layers of plate to certain sections of brick. The cypress out front is the furthest piece nearest to the viewer, using the same different tones of blues and grays to try to emote the same emotion that felt in the original painting. Hi, Munchie. Oh, Munchkin, you like that one? Yeah, is that cool?
Working on holding hands.
Yeah, y'all, this one's 3D. This one too, Lita, the wave, has like elements coming out towards you. So pretty. All right, to the sculpture garden we go. Munchie had not taken a nap yet, so she's elsewhere. We got a couple here. Disco Bolus, 450 BCE. Replica version required the body to get engineered to balance properly. Tree trunk sits at the base of the engineer of the post of the athlete, as it does in the real marble statue. Although his arm is stable, the bricks can be properly overlaid in order to keep him from collapsing. All right, chat. So this is, I think, the best zoom out look we'll be able to get from this perspective, but we do have a couple of very cool statues here. So we've got the Venus de Milo. This is 18,483 pieces in marble. Took over 100 hours to complete. Toughest part was the different wrinkles. Yeah, y'all, look at that. Did an amazing job with like the effects of the clothing. Let's see, Augustus of Prima Porta. This one's 22,300 pieces. 20 BCE from Rome. Let's see, proved to be the most challenging is the sheer scale. There's so much detail to capture, such as the drapery off the left wrist. Yeah, like the drapery here on the hand. It's so heckin' cool. Of course, a statue of David. This one's a 1:2 scale. 1501, 16,349 pieces. Wanted to capture the confident body positioning tension of the original sculpture. Like the original, I used a tree stump near the lower right leg, the weight-bearing leg, to give additional support to the sculpture. So actually you can see that, y'all. In the background is the trunk. Do we have any Night of the Museum fans here? Tiki Speaky? Anybody? Oh, it's a 1:1 scale, 75,450 bricks. It took months to figure out how to complete. Guys, look at this. I look at the depth of the eye. Like, I feel like that would be really difficult to do. To get that eye depth. And then also, like, the mouth is really nicely done too. See. So let's go see a dinosaur. Here we go. I love the lighting that they did with this one. I just look at how they did each of the vertical segments. These are rainbow lights, or so the lights are from up here triggering down. So y'all, this is 80,000 pieces. 80,000. Oh, don't, Fishman. I'll show you the booty, Fishman. Not personally, Fishman, but just, you know. Fishman, why you gotta make it silly? All right, Fishman, hold on. There you go, Mr. Fishman. No, that's definitely a -30. That needs some tone. This is the cover art, y'all. This is simply entitled Yellow. $11,000 pieces. Best known piece, Yellow draws a lot of attention from adults and children. This represents a cathartic opening up to someone. Yellow guts make it look cool. This piece is about metamorphosis. And then, yeah, it's about to be not just a jungle, but an ocean in here. Ew, Cass. There's my favorite animal. I don't know, Amadi. Ever since I was a little kid, I really thought rhinos were so cool. I don't have any good answer for you on that. Just, I thought they were really, really cool. Why not? Yeah, I don't know. Again, as a kid, they were just my favorite. Y'all, thank you for coming out with us today on this journey. This, I feel like, is a really, really cool exhibit. I know there's a whole other part to the museum that's like more science. I didn't realize this was such an art exhibit. But it's really, really pretty. We have the cheetah. The elephants are super cool. Also have the tiger. The killer whale. Humpback whale here. We do have the flamingos, though. It's Lita's favorite animal. This is Benjamin Franklin statue replica. This was commissioned by the Franklin Institute for its 200-year celebration. There's the Liberty Bell, or Legoti Bell, with the crack down the center. We're just exploring the museum. We're probably going to catch up with Munchkin and Lita in a little bit. All right, y'all, let's continue on. Yeah, I love this. So many people are just building stuff. Like kids and adults. And we got to check out the Lego store here, of course. They have some books on the artwork. Nothing too wild in terms of the Lego sets, y'all. I thought there might be something like direct just for this, but not so much. We can go now and check out some other parts of the museum if y'all are up to it. It's going to take y'all to the second floor, though. This will definitely be one of those museums, Chad, that we won't be able to see all in one sitting. But it's nice to know that we'll be able to come back to see traveling exhibits as well. We're not done yet, don't worry, y'all. Just saying, I doubt that we'll be able to see everything. All right, here we go. Let's go to the brain. All right, your brain. The brain. See, models of the brain help us see structure of the brain. MRI scans add detail, but your brain is defined more than by the appearance. See, we've got here. What is this brain doing? Watch the signaling activity of a human brain. Oh, this brain is doing nothing special. This is just regular brain activity. This is one neuron from a squid, right? And this is why it's actually utilized for research, especially in the olden days where you're just poking and touching things and trying to figure out how things work. Having this large of a neuron lets you figure out like electric potential, touching pipette tips to the neurons and figure out action potentials, patch clamping, all the classic techniques that we can do now in a fruit fly brain. To figure out how they can even basically work or what to look for, you needed something big. So this is a squid neuron, just my hand for scale. And this is where the neurons are, so it's one of these giant axons. Y'all, welcome in. Today we're doing an IRL expedition to the Franklin Institute. We saw a beautiful Lego exhibit, and now we're going through the brain exhibit, talking some science as well. So yeah, this is y'all meant to represent the firing of 500,000 neurons, and remember, you have 84 billion with a B neurons in your brain. That's not counting glial cells or any other cell type. That is just looking at the neurons. And here's the actual image that it was adapted from. So that's a scanning electron micrograph. So that's meant, y'all, to represent neurotransmitters. The golf balls. So see, here's like the opening. And that's where the neurotransmitters are firing. So as soon as the action potential runs down, so again, we'll go action potential coming down the length of the neuron, coming. Wow! There you go. This is attempting to talk about the wiring within the brain. So let's see, this sculpture is a 3D print from diffusion imaging. So there's the original. This DTI imaging detects movement of water molecules that connect fibers of white matter that connect to different areas of the brain. And so this is a representation of molecular movement throughout the brain. You see the piano precariously hanging in the hall. Oh, is this one here? We have a piano precariously hanging. There it is. It might fall. Are you afraid? Not with the lawsuit payout that would come of it. So no fear on this one. You weigh the risk and choose where to move. Always shows how your brain is combining information throughout many pathways. Makes sense. I like the phrasing of it. Bad piano, right? Come on now, piano. I like this one, y'all. What's wrong with one of these photos? Do y'all see what's wrong? When the altered face is upside down, your brain sees the face as normal because the eyes and mouth are still right side up. I guess it's one of those brain tricks, Lodoc. Right? But jaded, like, I didn't notice them either. Like, it just looks normal. It's cool. So chat, we took care of a membership, which means we can come back here and it's going to be miles cheaper. And we got another re-entry to see the art of the brick. Do y'all want to see the bricks again? 9, so this exhibit, so it's in the Franklin Institute. And so it's this one artist. And he went to law school and did all this like crazy cool stuff. And then he was like, the heck with it. I'm just going to use all my money to build Lego. Yeah, so it's a traveling exhibit. I don't know where it's going to go next. This one he went with pixel art style for the Mona Lisa. These two, these are all like single brick pieces. Yeah, the pearl earring, it was saying that you use like a special circular piece of Lego brick. This one, y'all, is all on its side. So like here are the bottom of the bricks. See? So instead of the usual brick build, it's all sideways. And then y'all, this one was super creative because it's a stained glass Lego piece. So you have the light coming in from the back, and then he did all like he was using see-through special bricks to make the stained glass effect. Yes, I recognize it's an Easter Island statue, but I still just think of it from the show. All Lego brick. This is 75,000 pieces. This one, y'all, is 80,000 pieces. 80,000. And then here are the polar bears. As Mr. Fishman pointed out, there's no Coke can here. But it'd be nice to have a can of Coke with them, right? Thank y'all for coming on this exhibit with me today. There's more exhibits coming. Lita said there was a heart exhibit that's currently closed, but it should reopen in the not too distant future. And we'll see, what the next traveling exhibit is to the museum as well. I think we're gonna make this one of our IRL locations to check in on, especially if they have traveling exhibits. So that's the exhibit. I know, again, y'all, we went a little bit faster through it this time. And then see, next time we have all these places. There's a demonstration theater, Sir Isaac's Loft, a sports zone, and wondrous space. So that'll be for us next time to go in there and see what all is there. But there's also the planetarium, y'all, and another exhibit on the first floor. So we'll check that out next time. So guys, have a great rest of your day.